already know the drill. We back again with another episode of Buckle Up with the Boys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So strap on your seatbelts, cause it's all pedal to the metal from here. And without further ado, your amazing host, Drew, Billy.
Welcome back to another episode of Buckle Up with the Boys, here with your host DB and host Trevor Dinsmore. Trevor, how are you doing on this beautiful, it's a fall day, but winter night?
It's snowy. It's cold.
Yes.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm a natural masochist, so I love it.
Yeah.
I love the snow. I love the cold. Thing is, in Pittsburgh, I don't know about you, being in upstate close to upstate New York, more like low state New York.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's doing up there with the lake effect stuff. Down here, it's kind of going away.
Yeah.
It's going back to 50 degrees roughly. I'm like, I kind of liked walking in the. I actually did 2-mile walks today in the snow, in the cold,
Hell
with
yeah.
Leaves and shit blowing in my face. It was beautiful. Right. I loved it.
Yeah. No, snow. It's still happening here and there. Probably got 5 or 6 inches, I'd say. But
yeah.
No, important day here as well. I already put a post on all my social media sites, so did Trevor, but I can't stress enough, thank you to the veterans on Veterans Day. I hope everybody maybe sent a thank you to someone that you knew served or what have you, but every day you should thank a veteran, not just Veterans Day. But any feelings on that, Trevor, before we get in the news?
No, just echoing your sentiments. Very important day in our in these United States, and I do want to say, in light of Donald Trump being on the Pat McAfee show today, I know a lot of people were a little bit upset with that. Given how divisive he can be as a political figure.
Yeah.
I will say, in defense of Pat McAfee and echoing his sentiments on that, if you get the chance to interview the Commander-in-Chief on Veterans Day on your podcast, I know I'm going to jump at that. Are we equipped to ask the Commander-in-Chief about every little itsy-bitsy policy or whatever he's doing to help the country? Hell no.
No.
Hell no. McAfee fully admitted that as well.
Right.
But if you get the chance to talk to the president, you're going to talk to the president, and the president showing his face, being visible to the American people, and honoring our veterans on Veterans Day makes it that much more imperative. And I will say thank you to a lot of the athletes, past and present, that have served. Just to name a few here from a nice little ESPN Instagram post: Jackie Robinson, of course, Pat Tillman, may he rest, Elgin Baylor. Who else we got here? Yogi Berra, Rocky Blyer, Willie Mays, Roger Staubach, Arnold Palmer was in the Coast Guard. Big Pittsburgh guy right there, has his own golf course down here. David Robinson, DiMaggio, and of course former Steeler Alejandro Villanueva, many, many, many others. We thank you, and you make, of course, the Buckle Up with the Boys Yeet list to start things out on this lovely November 11th.
Yes.
Wonderful. Right there we go. And as Billy said, if you know a veteran, if you encounter a veteran, if you see somebody wearing I served in the Korean War or Vietnam War or whatever, you see somebody wearing a hat, decal, whatever, just walk up to them, thank them for their service. That's all they want, and that's all you have to do to show you're a patriot.
Yeah, no. But a lot of news to get through here. Stick around for Trevor's segments and news as well. What's more likely, yeet or no yeet on a scale of 1 to 10? Are they fucked? And debate time with me later. But news here, Trevor, coming out of New York. New York Giants fired head coach Brian Daboll after a 2-8 start to his 4th season with New York. The team announced on Monday offensive coordinator Mike Kafka will be the interim head coach. And just for the folks out there, Trevor probably knows this, but Daboll amassed a 20-40-1 record over his 3.5 seasons with the Giants, a tenure that began with promise with a postseason berth in 2022. We knew probably even last year that he was probably not going to be staying, but he got through the 2024 season, now the 2025 season. Is this long overdue?
No, I'd say it's I'd say it's good timing for it.
Okay.
The guy gets you to the playoffs with Daniel Jones, wins a playoff game with Daniel. Well, I mean, I shouldn't even say with Daniel Jones. We see how well he's doing in Indianapolis right now.
Right.
But with the Giants as an organization and knowing how Joe Schoen and company build rosters, which is to say, not very well, the fact that you made a postseason and were able to win a playoff game is a lot more than the likes of Joe Judge and even Steve Spagnuolo for his brief time as a Giants coach were able to accomplish. So I will give Daboll his props. He will find a job very, very soon, most likely as an OC or some sort of position coach or analyst, something like that. He's going to find work somewhere very quickly. But I get why the Giants moved on when they did. 2-8 start after a couple more disappointing seasons after the playoff berth. What gets me is they retain Joe Schoen's services and fully intend for him to stay on through the new head coaching search. I don't love that.
Right.
I don't love that. Normally, when a GM comes in and has this long tenure with a head coach and has some time to maybe build a roster and give some promise, some hope to the fans, we expect to see some results. We also expect to see coach and GM get fired more often than not. At least it feels that way on my end. That's what happens. Did not happen here.
No.
And if you want my, let's say, not so bold prediction on this, is the Giants are going to end up in the same spot within the next 3 years, firing and trying to hire another head coach because Joe Schoen has shown, pun fully intended, that he does not know how to build a roster from the inside out.
No.
The offensive line has been god-awful. I mean, yes, they focused on their defense. Great. But your defense is on the field for how many snaps a game? Another one of the pretty bad teams in terms of time of possession on the year. And you just invested into top-heavy type guys on the offense. Your Malik Neighbors, your Cam Scadaboos, and your Jackson Darts. You invest high draft picks and a lot of money in. Right now, all three of those guys are hurt.
Right.
You don't have a whole lot behind that, and you don't have an offensive line. So, and you traded away Saquon Barkley to top it all off.
Yeah. Right. No.
Why they retained Joe Schoen and didn't show him the door, I have no earthly idea.
Okay.
But like I said, the results are going to be the results, and I don't think they're going to be too good for New York fans.
No. And there's speculation among all football fans and Giants fans. They win yesterday or Sunday. Does he still get fired?
Maybe. I think he gets fired this season. I don't think he gets fired after a win.
Okay.
Are they they're not on the bye week this week, are they?
I
think it's only 2 teams that are on the bye week. I don't believe the
Yes.
Giants are one of them.
I don't think so. I don't
Okay.
think they are. I mean, yeah.
So
Should
maybe they retain him for another week. I don't know.
Yeah. No,
It was coming. The axe was coming down at some point, though. It's
Right.
unfortunate because I like him a lot as a head coach. I like his philosophy. I like his player friendliness, if you will. I like his approach to coaching. But obviously, you're dealing with a pretty tall task in coaching New York football, not just Giants. Also, we see how the Jets are doing
right.
with Aaron Glenn. So
Yeah, no, they play the Packers on Sunday. And I just got to throw this out here. The paparazzi that was outside his house that saw him wearing the Penn State sweatshirt, just want to make it clear. His daughter goes to Penn State. There's no ties with the coaching position
that we know of.
That we know
That we know of.
We know
There might. You never know. Where did he go to school? Do you know where he went to school?
Rochester.
Oh, so he's a New York guy through and through.
Defensive back, had a career-ending injury, I believe. That's why he went in the coaching. I believe. I haven't looked up his profile in what?
Yeah, it does not. Yeah, no ties to Penn State whatsoever. Was a grad assistant at Michigan State. That's the only Big Ten connection that I see here.
Okay.
Yeah, coached at Alabama for a season. Obviously, was the Bills OC for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, went to St. Francis in New York, Rochester for college. Yeah, no ties to Penn State at all, other than the daughter going there. Which, hey, that's enough.
Yeah. No, you never know.
I mean, we're considering another former NFL head coach who's pretty similar in style to Brian Daboll.
Yeah.
A little bit more vocal. Happens to work for Barstool right now.
Yeah, John Gruden would be kind of cool. I wouldn't mind that. But no, we wish Dable luck wherever he goes. But as the weather turns towards winter in Ohio, a shining ray of light is peeking through the clouds. 2 months after suffering a grade 3 turf toe injury that required surgery, Joe Burrow has been cleared for a limited return to practice, the Bengals announced Monday. So all the fantasy guys out there, you start gathering him on your team now, Trevor? I'm seeing it's like 62%.
Hopefully it's stashed him on IR if you have an IR spot.
Okay.
I know he's going to be, through the roof in terms of being picked up on the waiver wire if anybody so happened to drop him.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, I do have to look at that tonight to see if
I don't know.
See if I dropped him. I think I retained him on IR in the one league that I had.
Oh, okay. In the other league, he's out there. I'm waiting to see if
someone snags him.
Yeah, I might snag him.
I was gonna say maybe. I know he's eyeing a December return. I don't know how much that would mean for fantasy purposes. You'd get him for what, a couple weeks?
Yeah.
So you'd have to kind of look at the matchups and analyze what's going on there. But definitely, have the likes of Chase Brown, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, those types of guys on your radar going forward. Not that you wouldn't have already with Flacco, but
right. No, but no, I'm just amazed he's potentially we could see him back this season. And opening his practice window. He has 21 days to be active. So that's an important factor in all of this. Okay. Yep. So we'll see, I guess, the timetable with that. But so maybe you Bengals fans don't have to shit your pants. Joe Flacco's doing all right with you, and we'll see how he does this Sunday against the Steelers. But going into the Steelers game, me and Trevor watched this together live. I don't know how we want to go about this. But we lost 25-10 to the Chargers on Sunday night in Inglewood, California. Feelings on the game, Trevor? We saw the same thing. But what do you think, Errol?
It's always one thing or another with the Steelers. Either the offense doesn't show up, or the defense doesn't show up, or the offense shows up, but then you give up 30 points, or the offense shows up, but you're only getting yards because you hit a bunch of turnovers and whatever, or the defense shows up, gets 6 turnovers, but you only win by 7. I said it post-game, and I'll say it again. One of our favorite commentators and football figures, one of his favorite sayings was, "Nobody circles the wagon like the Buffalo Bills." I think you can add the Steelers to that list too.
Yeah.
Nobody goes 10-7 like the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I will say, people are calling for Rodgers' head, rightfully. People are calling for Mason Rudolph to go into the game. To that, I say, one bad game does not a season make. And he's had a couple bad games now, but Ben had some bad games.
Fuck yeah.
You bet your ass Terry had some bad games.
Oh,
back in the day.
Yes.
Don't give up on him so quickly. Okay.
Yeah. Quick.
At least I know he overthrew a lot of passes. He threw a couple untimely picks. One of those in the end zone, I believe. Wasn't fun. Wasn't fun to deal with. Couldn't really get anything going on offense outside of the one drive with the Roman Wilson touchdown and garbage time.
Yep.
I know I don't have the stats in front of me, but I know we were horrible on third down again, horrible in time of possession, and it's just this kind of the same old song and dance as to how we're losing games in this stretch. And we've lost 3 or 4 now. We were 4-1.
Yeah.
So again, losing time of possession, losing the turnover battle, losing the third downs, the weighty downs, as Mike T likes to call them. It sucks. It that game absolutely sucked. I was excited getting into it because we just kind of been sitting around watching football all day. And then like after a quarter and a half, I think we just slumped back on your couch and didn't really say anything.
No, I just was fucking
It's abysmal.
pissed off. I'll say this for the Roger haters out there. I'm going to take Rogers over Mason. To the guys that are saying
For now. Now, if I will say, if this becomes a pattern, then maybe you consider it. But we're still chilling at 5-4. We're still somehow atop the AFC North. I know Baltimore's closing in. They got 3 straight wins, and now Cincinnati with the news Joe Burrow's coming back. We're gonna have some beads of sweat running down our foreheads pretty soon.
Yes.
But real quick before you say your piece there, Drew, I did pull the stats up here. 2 of 11 on 3rd down. We did actually go for it on a 4th down, which I thought was kind of cool. Did miss it, which I think some of that has to do with not practicing those 4th downs in in-game situations. But, of course, getting blown out in time of possession by about 15 minutes. Did not lose the penalty battle, but had 3 turnovers to the Chargers' 0. Also gave up, defense actually did show up, got 5 sacks on Herbert, pressured him pretty well, gave up 3 sacks of our own, but just a lot of inefficiency on the offensive side of the ball was the main culprit in this one. Anyway, back to you.
Yeah, no, just saying Rogers' piece here. This is from his presser via ESPN here. I got to play better than this for us to win, whatever it takes. If it's better checks, if it's better throws, whatever it is, I got to play better. I will. We got to play better on defense for sure, but this is the part of the season. There's going to be ebbs. I don't know what the fuck you meant by that. And flows. There's ups and downs. We can't ride the wave. The one thing I do want to say that I don't know if anybody caught while watching this presser, if you did watch it, if not, I could watch it back. Reporter pissed him off. It's not hard to do because we see how he acts on the field. Is this your last game, or how did it feel to play your last game in Southern California? Rogers goes, I haven't stated this as my last game, but we'll see. So that kind of creeped in my head. Okay, is he coming back? We'll see. But he didn't like that reporter asked that. You got to go watch it back. It's
interesting.
Fun. It is
interesting. Yeah.
There's another Rogers and Tomlin are very, fucking mind playing. I don't know. Maybe there's stuff going on with him and Khan behind the scenes, but we'll have to see. But he didn't. He did say he should have placed that ball, the touchdown to Trevor, which I wanted fucking pass interference, but whatever. That touchdown, he said he should have threw it on it over on
the
this
back
side.
shoulder.
Yeah. So
the Darnell, that was Darnell, or no, that was DK.
Yeah,
that's DK. Yeah,
right. Yeah, but no, and Broderick Jones, I said it to you while we were watching together. I don't know, got blown up
a couple times.
3 to 5 times.
Yeah, handful.
And but that was Rogers' worst career game, statistically close to him. So
it's pretty bad.
I hope he just fucking lights it up against the Bengals. We'll hope to see here. How you doing, Captain Insano? But what else do we have? Anything else on the Steelers you want to throw out there?
Not particularly. I know we got a nice tough stretch. Coming up with the Bengals, Bears, and Bills, the triple Bs, as well as the Ravens right after that. So if we don't get at least 2 of those games, preferably 3 of those games, my hopes for this season are pretty well dissipated as far as a deep playoff run is concerned. We got to show some toughness. We got to show some resilience in the face of adversity. We got to show a willingness to adjust, and ultimately a willingness to perform when it counts the most.
Yeah,
we did get some help. Asante Samuel Jr. became available. We'll be getting him to help our depleted secondary, which hopefully that means he's a safety, right? Is he a safety or is he a cornerback?
I feel he's replacing Slay. I hope. Please.
He could be replacing Slay, or maybe he goes and plays safety and then moves Ramsey back to his corner spot. But I don't think Ramsey's doing terrible in his safety spot. So maybe you just, I think he's a corner.
Okay.
So maybe you just toss him at corner. And yeah, put him in for Slay, who gets hurt like every week.
It's
Your dad literally texted you with like 5 exclamation points during the game, like every fucking week.
It's the 5th week in a row. And
Yeah.
I don't like to comment. Listen, if he's actually getting hurt, but for fuck's sake, the training staff just needs to take the helmet. Like the 3rd week, we should have said, "Hey, come on, man, just
maybe rehab this a little bit, stretch out, do some yoga."
But it's always something different. It was
Ice bath.
concussion, that it was his, I think, hammy, that his pec was. I'm like,
it's
put him in an ice bath. Put him in. Just get him
fucking, I baptize you in the name of Christ.
Yeah, just
submerge his head in the ice bath.
Maybe some fucking stem therapy, something. I don't know what he needs, but hopefully he works out. Yeah, I hope he gets healthy. But fuck, I'm okay with. I was very happy to see Asante Samuel Jr. get signed. That was refreshing. We can't beat him, so we get him.
Yeah. Exactly. I think he'll be a solid fit for us. He's a pretty good cover guy, decent tackler, good all around D-back for us.
Yeah.
Let's say like a less. I'd say maybe perhaps a shorter and a less penalized Joey Porter.
Yeah,
is a good comparison.
Yeah, still handsy, but not too handsy.
Yeah, still handsy. I think he wore the number 24, so he might have to fight Joey for that.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah, no. But just going over here, I can't believe I'm talking about that. Caleb Williams' latest heroic comeback effort propelled the Bears to their 6th.
There's been a couple of those.
Yeah, 6th win in their last 7 games on Sunday. It prompted his coach Ben Johnson to compare the quarterback to a famous magician. He looks like Houdini back there in the backfield, because that's a really good pass rushing front that they have given up a lot of teams fits. So they beat the New York Giants 24-20, resulting in Dable getting fired. Feelings on Caleb Williams' play here. He looks like he learned the fucking position this year, Trevor.
I know. It's funny what happens when you get an offensive-minded coach with a superstar level talent in Caleb Williams, or at least superstar potential. And we're seeing a lot of that potential now, especially in the 4th quarter of a lot of these games. I mean, it was the Loveland throw last week. Who's that against? Remind me. Bengals. Bengals, Bengals. They're another, 40 gave up 47 points, and I think 43 to the Jets. Love that for them. But Caleb, again, very efficient. Did not get sacked at all. 220 yards, 20 of 36. Had the 1 touchdown rushing and the 1 touchdown passing. Of course, the touchdown rushing being in the final seconds of the game, leading to the win. But I thought it was going to be, I saw the score through 3 quarters. I'm like, okay, are the Bears like back to being the normal Bears, or are they going to like pull this off again? And lo and behold, they pulled it off again. Defense showed up when they needed to, gave up 10 points in the first half. And of course, Dart went out with that concussion, and the Giants kind of suffered after that with Russ in there. But taking advantage of opportunities that were presented to them were the Bears. And of course, pulling out a victory, laying off the penalties too. Only 3 for 25 yards.
Yeah,
that's just the number that really just popped on my screen right now. The Giants themselves had 10 penalties. I imagine a lot of those back-breaking, drive continuing, automatic first downy type penalties that kept the Bears in it. But hey, you take them how you can get them if you're the Chicago Bears. And right now, you are 6-3, and you are right in the thick of things in the NFC North.
Yeah, kicking ass. Who would have thought?
I know. Yeah. If it weren't for an early season loss to the Lions, in which they got romped.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
If MCDC revenge game. Yeah. Since then, 6 of 7. Only lost was to the Ravens. That was it.
Yeah. No. And I think we'll look back at this season as long as Ben Johnson's there, but just his offensive mind, how much just that these first couple games here, Trevor, and I mean halfway through the season here, how much he's projected and the success he's had. I mean, fuck. It's like where did Campbell had that on the coaching staff. now he's doing. We'll talk about Campbell. I think calling the plays. I don't know if I have it. Yeah, I don't have it in the script. But
yeah, I mean, we can go off on a little tangent about that if you want to, right off of this. But yeah, Ben Johnson.
Yeah, but it's just amazing how he comes in there and it just totally changes the room and adds confidence to Caleb. And I think Caleb needed to be yelled at a little bit, maybe, but also like positive reinforcement at the same time. Maybe what Eberflus wasn't giving him, who the hell knows? But no, yeah, Campbell takes off in some play calls. He fucking called a great game. And I was like, I didn't know he had that in him. But
which I mean, half the game was just give the ball to Jahmyr Gibbs against the porous rush defense, and ultimately Daron Payne-less Washington Commanders defensive line. Which honestly, if you want to tie that into this, I know you're going to have it later on, but we can toss that in there as well. But Gibbs 142 yards, 2 touchdowns on the day. Goff 3 touchdowns as well, 320 passing yards, his usual efficient self. I probably should have started him in fantasy over Bo Nix. We don't have to talk about that game. There wasn't much to that, nor was there much to the Sunday nighter, or the Monday nighter. So we don't have to. Yeah, we'll leave those alone. We'll talk a little bit about the Lions. Here, but on top of that, Montgomery having half the yards that Gibbs had, giving the ball to him in shorter yardage situations. MCDC, man, I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was. Did he just like copy paste Ben Johnson's playbook?
I think he just went around. Hey, what kind of player you want to run? Yeah, and then I think he just went to each player. And was like, oh, you like this? Okay, I'm going to throw that. Because his fucking, I mean, we're talking.
Oh, yeah. It was a whole, man.
So,
it's like a bourbon list at a wine. It's like a bourbon list at a brewery, long.
No, but he called a great game. I mean, you wouldn't have known that was his first game doing it. And I think that just shows how much of a football mind he is, and he cares about those players. That's why I love.
Oh, 100%.
I like Tomlin, but I fucking wouldn't mind having Campbell. I'm just going to throw that out there. But,
I agree.
Thanks for joining in, Uncle Ralph. But Commanders defensive tackle Darren Payne issued 1-game suspension. Trevor and me were actually watching this game. Payne will appeal his suspension per John Keim from ESPN. If he does not win the appeal, he will not be able to travel with the Commanders for their upcoming matchup in Madrid, which I didn't even know that was fucking happening until this article. But
well, who are they playing? They're playing the Dolphins. Dolphins, I think.
But during Sunday's blowout loss, Commanders experienced a lapse in discipline on a number of occasions that included Darren Blaine punching Lions wideout Amon Russ St. Brown after a play. Payne was ejected as a result. I didn't understand what the fuck got him so. Like, he just came in with that right uppercut. I don't know. Looking back at the play, they didn't show many replays when we were watching it, Trevor. But, feelings on this? Is it frustration? I don't think it's discipline. I think they lost their star quarterback.
That'd be my guess. It was a frustration thing, and honestly, I'd have to look at the exchange to see, if it was like a retaliatory thing or if it was just out of, like you said, I can't really come up with a better word. Pure, just frustration with the performance of the team, and with Jaden's injury and everything that's going wrong for the Commanders right now. We expected them to come into this season and be NFC East potential contenders and maybe championship Sunday contenders. Right now, they're chilling at 3-7, and at the basement of the along with the Giants, basement of the NFC. So, I imagine there's a lot of frustration in Commanders fandom and with personnel and with the players right now. Given it's just been a lot of bad luck. Last year they had a lot of good luck. They had a lot of late game surprises, most notably that Hail Mary against the Bears, and a lot of things that went their way in close games, and that's just not happening this year.
No,
It's
No.
not happening this year. They can't really get a run game going. And I know Mariota's a good veteran of the game, but he's no Jaden Daniels right now. I
No.
hate to say it.
No.
When you lose your star quarterback, the glue that held this thing together last year and got you to championship Sunday, it's tough to recover from that, which I know they had him for a while before that, and we're still below 500, but they just haven't been able to get anything going, man. And McLaurin's been hurt for a good bit of the year. They've had to cycle through a bunch of running backs.
Yep.
Has not been fun.
No.
Has not been fun. Secondary's been pretty well depleted.
Yep.
And it's a lot of things, just a lot of things going wrong. A lot of bad luck for the Commanders this year. I don't know if it's necessarily a talent issue. I don't think it's a Dan Quinn issue.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's a front office issue at this point. I think they made the right moves. It's just chips just aren't falling where they need to this year.
Yeah. And I was just going to say, you mentioned Dan Quinn. To the people out there, he is a great football mind. They're not going to be firing him.
Yeah.
They
highly doubt that. Highly doubt that. No, that's
we're getting a little out of here.
If we see a repeat of this next year, maybe he's on the chopping block.
Yeah.
But this year, I think you can chalk it up to bad luck.
Oh, fuck.
For the most part. Obviously, there are some decisions that you can call into question and overanalyze the season. Sure.
Yeah.
But to me, and my impression of the Commanders and just watching them and just seeing how the season's unfolded for them, it's been a lot of bad luck. They had a lot of good luck last year, and that's reversed this year. So
yeah, no. And then going over here to former NFL Commissioner Paul Tagliabue, died Sunday at the age of 84. The league announced they had a whole bunch of things on NFL, Fox News and CBS Sports paying tribute to him. He was a pioneer for us, and Trevor's going to kind of highlight what he did. But yeah, the only thing I know really was he was in part with the overseas games, but you found out more that I did not know. Yeah.
Tagliabue had a great impact on the game in his time as commissioner from 1989 until 2006, which is just right about when I was really getting into football. So unfortunately did not see a whole lot of his guidance in swaying the NFL. Roger Goodell kind of took over right as I was starting to really learn and hone in on the game. But just looking this up right after his death and right before the show here, did a lot for the NFL. Post September 11, got games back going again, helped the Saints out with Hurricane Katrina, made a huge recovery effort there to get the Saints back playing in New Orleans post Katrina in 2006. Took a hardline stance against Arizona for failing to recognize Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And that was Super Bowl, I think it was 27. Elected to the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 2020, officially enshrined August 7th, 2021. Had a legal background from Georgetown University and New York University, served as an NFL lawyer before getting to become commissioner. And also, like you said, NFL Europe became something under his guidance that eventually paved the way for what we're seeing now. I mean, hell, we're talking about a potential division overseas.
Yep.
So kind of cool. And I know NFL Europe didn't really last long, but he tested the waters.
Oh, yeah.
He tested the waters and then kind of had to come back, regroup under Goodell to see how we were going to do that under him. And we see those efforts being rewarded from Tagliabue and from Goodell currently with these international games. And then, of course, got 4 additional franchises into the NFL, bringing us to 32 teams. And yeah, just trying to see anything else here that I had on my list.
Yeah.
No, I think that was it. And I will say I couldn't really dig up a whole lot of dirt on him either. He just seemed like, I'd have to ask. Yeah, you'd have to ask your dad. I'd have to ask, my dad and fans of football in the 90s and in the early 2000s, kind of how he was. But he just did not seem like a very controversial guy. He seemed pretty level-headed, really did what he needed to do, contributed a lot to the game, was rightfully enshrined. And we do wish his family we do wish his family well, send them thoughts and prayers at this time.
Yeah.
Did live a good life, 84 years old, and died peacefully.
Yeah.
But of course, thoughts and prayers to everyone that was affected by this loss, including all NFL fans, players, what have you.
Yeah. And then just a statement from the Pro Football Hall of Fame president and CEO, Jim Porter. You simply cannot tell a history of National Football League without repeated praise of the job he did as commissioner and also as the league's lead attorney before taking the top role. So, yeah, I think also just adding on to Trevor's, I mean, I think during that time, 89 through the 2000s, I think his development, just from talking to my dad, was how he got those TV contracts. Because the league,
Yeah.
I mean, Roger, I think, had a cakewalk when he took over because, maybe with the draft.
Sure.
Location situation. I think it was the Rockefellers took over where we did in New York City. That's why we had to take it nationwide. But yeah, no, this guy, I tried to find dirt on him too. I know that's terrible, but there's nothing on him.
Not really. No.
I couldn't find any.
It was all a lot of positive feedback, a lot of positive words and messages written about him post his death, which is normal of any public figure like that. But of course, let's just say we're going to have a lot more dirt on Roger than we do. Mr. Tagliabue. Tagliabue seemed like a true class act, and you got those sentiments from your father. I trust Jeff Billy pretty well with his football opinions. So.
And two, this guy, I didn't realize it at the time until we were getting ready for the show here. Mm-hmm. He's a part of the first real big football moment for me, announcing Ben getting drafted. And I was like, oh shit. And when I saw his photo, I'm like, and then I had to go back to the younger photo. Fuck, that's that guy. You know what I mean? So it's kind of cool. And it's sad that, he's passed on, but hopefully, his family finds peace. But no, that's hard follow up here, but we'll keep it moving. Head coach Jonathan Gannon.
You probably should have saved that one for last.
Yeah. I realized.
That's all right. It's all right.
Head coach Jonathan Gannon announced Jacoby Brissett as the Cardinals starting quarterback for Week 10. Kyler Murray landed on injured reserve due to lingering foot injury. In a span of 24 hours, the entire landscape of Arizona's QB situation changed for the foreseeable future. Trevor, I guess we got to talk here, and I know this is going to be hard maybe for Cardinal fans. We haven't seen you in the chat, but we'd love to see you in the comments if you're not watching now. What is the future for him in this organization? He has a big contract. This guy gets hurt every year. When he plays, he plays like a gunslinger, but he can scramble. What's the future for Murray? What do you think?
The impression I get from the couple of Cardinal fans that I know is they might be looking toward their quarterback of the future sooner rather than later if this type of thing keeps up. They are paying him top dollar to get hurt basically around this time every year. And coincidence, the new COD drops on Friday.
Yeah. And he'll be streaming, I bet. Watch.
What else is he going to do during his rehab,
Yeah.
Yeah, little wink, little wink nod for the folks out there that love that trope.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It just seems like this organization is constantly in a rut. Whether it's they don't get the coach right, whether it's they don't get the personnel right, whether it's they don't get the players right, or the ownership isn't willing to spend money. It's just a lot of things. And when they've made deep playoff runs, it was usually one-offs.
Yeah.
It wasn't sustained success. Of course, we talk about Super Bowl 43, Kurt Warner. Cardinals really didn't do a whole lot after that. And then the NFC Championship against the 15-1 Panthers, where they did get smoked, that Carson Palmer team.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't really do too much after that. And, a couple Kyler Murray playoff runs that didn't really go anywhere. Haven't done much since and had a losing record last year, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, sitting at 3-6 in the basement of, I will say, the most competitive division in football right now.
Oh, yeah.
the NFC West with the Niners, Seahawks, and the Niners, Seahawks, and Rams.
Yeah. No, I agree.
So it's a tough division. It's a tough division to be in right now, and it's a tough time to have your starting quarterback consistently go down. I will say Jacoby Brissett has played pretty well.
Yep. Somehow
reignited Marvin Harrison Jr. as a top fantasy threat, and he's just been efficient. Yeah. He's just been efficient. The defense obviously not been able to keep up as they were hoping with a lot of the draft picks that they ran after in 2024 and in 2025, this year's draft. I don't know. It's like the Steelers, but they're just a lot worse.
Yeah, in a sense.
Like they're just at the same level.
Yep.
Like no matter what they do, and they'll get certain guys in there, like your AJ Greens or your Carson Palmers that'll light a little bit of a spark, get them to maybe a few more wins than they should get, or hell, even Kurt Warner taking them on that Super Bowl run.
Yep.
But ever since like Larry Fitz retired, basically, I mean, there's been kind of a demarcating line where there hasn't really been a whole lot of sustained success.
No.
They just really haven't been able to figure it out.
Yeah. Dumpster. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because people expect this team to be somewhat competitive, each and every year. But one or two things break the wrong way. Yeah, they lose a close game here, they get blown out here, or Kyler Murray gets hurt there, and it's all of a sudden, your season's kind of over. And I will say, like, the 5 straight losses that they had before the Cowboys game were all 1-score games.
Yeah, I saw that.
So similar to a team we just talked about earlier, the Commanders, some bad luck befalling the Cardinals as well. They just, I don't know. The friends of mine would say they just know how to blow games, which, part of that's true. They just don't know how. It's like the Giants. They know how to blow games. But another team where the chips are just falling the wrong way right now.
Yeah. No, so you Cardinals fans, we hope you find peace however you can. It's a fucking mess. But going over here, talking about another mess. Again, another game we watched together. Miami. Tua had only beaten the Buffalo Bills once in his career before Sunday. Now he has 2 wins against them. Several other Miami Dolphins players had never won a game against the Bills, and they finally got their first win against them. Going back all the way to 22 since the last time they beat the Bills, but they won against them 30-13 to snap a 7-game losing streak against their divisional rival. Divisional rivals. Tua didn't have that great of a game, 173 yards, 2 touchdowns. But Josh, what the fuck is going on with him, Trevor? We got to watch the game together, and we
did.
I began to love him, and now he's making me hate him again. What's going wrong with the Bills? McDermott's not using all of his timeouts either, so that was
maybe he just needs to start doing that again. Maybe that'll fix everything. He saved 2 timeouts at the end of the first half. I was very surprised.
Yes. Yeah.
He just needs to start using them, and that'll work.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I will say too, part of this was James Cook, not entirely his fault. He only got 13 carries for 53 yards, but normally when he gets the ball a ton, and I mean a ton, the Bills have a lot of success. Then the Bills usually are the ones on the other end of a 30-13 blowout like this. Part of it is too, I will say this about the Dolphins. They have one of the best home field advantages in football just because of the weather.
Yep.
They always put the away team on the sidelines where the sun comes in, and they always put them in the darker colored jerseys, and they wear the white jerseys. And I know we talked about that at great length during and after the game. So definitely played a factor in this one. But I will say for the Bills, just a lot of sloppy play. A couple turnovers, actually 3 turnovers to Miami's 2, and 6 penalties for 67 yards. That's, if you're averaging over 10 yards a penalty, that's usually like a lot of defensive, like automatic first down or holding stuff that really interrupts key drives. And that was definitely the case for the Bills. Only 5 of 15 on third down, 1 of 2 on fourth down, basically matched them in yards. It was just the untimely turnovers, untimely fumbles, untimely mistakes, uncharacteristic of this Sean McDermott Bills team that we're, like I said, we're used to seeing them be on the other side of these types of games.
Yeah. No. And then Allen, just in his presser, they wanted it obviously a little bit more than us. I've got to be better. We've got to be better. And protection game, pass game, run game, all of it. Anytime you turn it over 3 times, that's a recipe for disaster.
Also letting H.N. gas you for 174 yards.
Yeah, he
rushing.
went the fuck off. I mean,
yeah, he did. I think he came close to matching or even matched Jonathan Taylor's numbers in fantasy this week, which was good for me because I have a lot of H.N. in my fantasy leagues.
But I think you got to get Ed Oliver back. I'm trying to think of. Oh my God, what the fuck's his name? The linebacker. He's always hurt, and I bitch about him.
Milano.
Yeah, the guy's just hurt at the worst times in the season.
Yeah, I know.
It's like,
I know.
Holy shit.
We hear his name a lot, and then in the key moments, like when they're playing the Chiefs or when they're playing a division rival, it's like, oh, Matt Milano's hurt.
Yeah, he has a fucking sling on, or he's
in street clothes.
Whatever.
Not good.
But yeah, no, hopefully the Bills figure it out, but they don't have to figure it out during the Steelers. I just want to put that out there.
Yeah.
But
that'd be nice. If you could have another game like that against the Steelers where you only score 13, make a bunch of mistakes, commit a bunch of penalties.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
And I just have to say this just before we go over to Trevor's segment and news. Chop Robinson didn't play. So how much of a factor would if he played? He wasn't even on the field. So just
much to the chagrin of Steelers fans, Micah played pretty well.
He did play his ass off.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Yeah. I do miss
Bradley Chubb.
It would have been cool with him and Jalen Ramsey back there, but that's all right.
Yeah.
It's not my first time that the Steelers broke my heart.
They're gonna do it some more. I can promise you that.
I'm fucking used to it.
I was gonna say you probably got hopefully 50 plus years left on this earth.
Not with them playing like this.
No. right.
I'm making this
hey, where's medicine going to be by then? You know what I mean? I think they're working on like a miracle drug over in Japan or China that can make you live 150 years.
They
just
keep
saying, Bill.
Product. I don't want to be here. All right.
You're not going to take the pill. You're not going to take the pill.
You know what? I'll just remember Ben, and that'll be it. If that's, I guess, what I have to live with.
You'd be telling your great grandchildren about Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah, see this team here. We'll be like the Lions in the mid 2000s. We'll just, hey, this what it used to be, and now it's this. So, like how our dads through the 80s and 90s just hold on to hope. It's been 20 years. Cower came. Maybe we'll get a Cower someday. I don't fucking know. Anyways, we'll go over to Trevor's news and segments here. We start with what's more likely.
Yes, sir. After a week off.
Yes.
After a week off from actually, was it multiple weeks? Because we did the watch-alongs. I forget when the last time.
We had one.
Do we have one?
Yeah.
I don't know. It feels like it's been a while, but okay, hit it. Hit it.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to this week's edition of What's More Likely with Trevor Dinsmore.
Good. Oh, jeez. The alcohol's just sticking in the throat tonight.
You're right.
It's the Irish whiskey.
You're right. Yeah.
Yodi ho ho.
Yeah.
Well, pirates would say. But anyway, after a week off,
Yes.
from me being in Milwaukee, which was awesome, by the
Yeah.
way. We burned it to the ground. If you saw my Instagram post,
Yeah.
committed 0 acts of arson, but still managed to burn Milwaukee to the ground. It was a great time. It was a great
Hell yeah.
time. And if you want to go see this hella athlete take some batting practice, go check out my Instagram and just scroll to the last video or photo / video on my latest post. I think I hit a little bit better than some of the Pirates, honestly.
You looked good out there. Yeah.
Yeah, I was hitting pop flies. I did okay for not swinging a bat in like 12 years. I did pretty good.
That one right by third base, though.
Oh no, I zipped
corner
that one
right there. I was like,
yeah, I zipped that one. That was probably the best one. That probably would have been right at the third baseman though, which would have kind of sucked. Anyway, on from my trip to Milwaukee and back to the desk. Back to what's more likely to find a head coaching job this offseason. Head coaching job.
Mm-hmm.
This one gentleman has been rumored. The other gentleman just got fired. Brian Daboll or Arthur Smith. Find a head coaching job in the NFL.
Oh, Dayball.
Think so?
Yeah, I don't think.
You don't think with Arthur Smith? He was heavily rumored earlier on in the season when we were 4-1 and the offense was humming.
Yeah.
There was chatter. There's a lot of chatter.
I don't want him to leave. That's why I'm being selfish a little bit.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Now, would you want him to leave and then Daboll take his spot?
Oh, that would be sexy.
Okay.
I like that. Oh, yeah. People forget. I'm just telling you guys. The Allen you see now, he played a part in that. I don't know.
Of course.
He's the one that basically said, "Hey, you don't have to stay in the pocket. You can run." Oh, okay.
Right.
And then
yeah, let's run. And then he puts his body on the line every single week.
Yeah. So he's a great offensive mind. I just don't think he can lead the pack, so to say.
It's valid.
Yeah.
About Arthur, you mean?
Dayball. I think he's just an offensive guru. He was obsessed with Tyrod Taylor.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know why, but he's obsessed with Tyrod. Everywhere he goes, he gets Tyrod. But I selfishly, I don't want, but I could see Arthur. I could.
Okay.
Now talking through it with you, yeah.
Okay, so you're switching it to Arthur. Maybe you want to get a head coach job because that's where my mind was as well. Some sucker organization, maybe the Giants,
could be the Giants,
are gonna go and hire that mustachioed wonder.
Yeah.
That's just my thought.
Yeah.
That's just my thought. And usually head coach from a bad organization and a bad team, like over the last several years, a bad team doesn't immediately get a head coaching job after.
Right.
It's just not.
No.
It's not the thing to do in the NFL.
No.
I haven't seen it recently.
No.
But from one coaching to a conversation to another coaching conversation, talking coach of the year. And two teams that have greatly exceeded our expectations so far, two premier contenders in the AFC. Feels like we're in 2005 again.
Yeah.
Colts and Patriots.
Yep.
More likely to be coach of the year, Shane Steichen or Mike Vrabel. And both are at plus 145 on DraftKings. For reference.
Oh, Josh, how you doing tonight? But Mike Vrabel, I think gets this first year success.
Okay.
He coached the Titans dumpster. Okay, let's. If any of the voters out there want to bring that up, look at the fucking organization. But no, I Vrabel all the way. Steichen, I respect you, but
sure.
You got your owner on the fucking sideline breathing down your neck. Can we talk about like no shit? He's gonna coach a little harder. Let's give it to Vrabel.
Yeah. I will say she's hands on.
Well,
she's hands on, man. I like it.
But Kraft's at the hooch, okay? And Vrabel's that. All right. If we got Colts owner right now breathing down his fucking neck. What play did he say? Is that the correct play? I mean, she's
fucking.
Oh yeah. So
she knows ball, man.
oh yeah, she's learning lingo and everything, and I like
Mhm.
I like that she did that call. I don't mean to completely derail this fucking
No, go
question,
ahead. Go ahead.
but
It's
I
part of
just like
the
how
context. Yeah.
I just like how she called the other owners to maybe think about doing that. That was kind of enlightening. That was kind of cool how she said, "Hey, well, I don't know why other owners don't do this."
What, like
Like,
stand on the sidelines
yeah,
and like support their team and whatever?
yeah,
Yeah, they
yeah. I
set up
was,
in their owner's box and
yeah.
have
She's
like
like,
catered food and alcohol and shit. Yeah.
and I don't think just the fans that whatever your feeling is, women on site, whatever the hell. There, I've heard
Yeah.
so much
Yeah.
negative shit. She's investing in players. She's investing in the staff. Her and her
Correct.
sisters now. After God bless his soul, Jim Irsay dies.
Mhm.
But she wants to know if it's the player's fault or the coach's fault. Because if the player's getting fucked over on contracts or he fucked up on a player or what have you,
Yeah. Yeah.
she
Yeah.
wants to know what caused it. Was it the coach that did it or was it the player? I just like that she cares. That's all. I think it's
Mhm.
cool. So
No, it's
yeah,
different. I
yeah, it
like
is.
different. It's a
Yeah.
fresh perspective on things.
And people get a little fucking queasy when that shit happens. You know, something out
I
of the
know.
norm.
Hey, no,
It's
you got to be
awesome.
willing to, if you want to make change, you got to ruffle some feathers, man.
Yeah, yeah, I
Es-
like it.
Especially when you're dealing with old white dudes that own NFL teams.
Yeah.
They're going to be a little stuck in the Stone Age a little bit. Yeah.
Mhm.
You're going to be stuck in the mud.
I mean, Rooney's not going down there. Don't mean to call him out. He's
No, I
no,
don't think so. Maybe his kid.
very, yeah.
Maybe.
I'm excited whenever, I think he's learning the ropes too. But yeah,
I would
he
hope
seems
so.
like a new gen guy too. Kind of just
Mhm.
a little bit. But sorry, Trevor. Yeah.
Yeah, you're good. You're good, man. Good, good, good. I like the perspective. Um, It seems like the Patriots are in a better spot for Vrabel to win it.
Uh,
It seems like they just have the ability to sustain this for a long ass time
oh yeah.
with Drake May, with the defense. And they've had guys in and out of the lineup, and they're still chilling at what are they, 7-2, 8-2?
Yeah.
Atop, much to the chagrin of Buffalo fans, atop the AFC East. No one expected them to be atop the AFC East right now. They're 8-2, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. 8-2.
Yeah.
5-0 on the road, 2-0 in division. Road Warriors, man.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous how good they're playing right now.
Mm-hmm.
And what is it? Third best point differential in the AFC.
You tell me.
Doing pretty good. Yeah. Doing pretty good, man.
Yeah.
Which, ironically enough, everyone in the AFC North has a negative differential.
Yeah.
Kind of hilarious.
Yeah. It's a mess. It's a mess. But
Once vaunted. Yeah. No, good for the. I hate that I'm saying this, but good for the Patriots.
Oh, the Mac Jones years were rough. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I get that. Just coming off
yeah.
the Brady years and the greatest dynasty that football's ever seen, really.
Yeah.
Under Belichick and Brady for 20 years.
Bailey Zapp.
I mean, made our lives hell.
Yeah.
That's for damn sure.
Yeah. And
it's looking like they're making a lot of other teams' lives hell as we speak with Drake May. And not for nothing, I did read somewhere in a tweet from someone that Tom Brady donated a sample of his DNA in North Carolina 24 years ago ish.
Huh.
Drake May.
Oh, right.
North Carolina, 24 years old. If you can add 2 and 2.
He definitely didn't get Brady's athleticism. I'll say
No.
that. Drake's
they might have included another potion or a genetic component for that.
I'm just kidding.
Maybe. Without the cocaine, yes.
Without the cocaine.
That we know of, allegedly.
No. Somewhat, but I never thought about that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Think about it, people.
Think about it. Think about it. In tandem with it being Veterans Day, we do have a couple of, how we say, marquee games coming up for the service academies, or at least bound to be close games. We got Air Force taking on UConn and Navy taking on USF. So Navy is they're a 10.5 underdog, 10.5 point underdog versus USF. Air Force 7.5 underdog at UConn. More likely service academy to pull the upset over the weekend. USF's a tough team, but UConn, of course, rebuilding with Mora down there.
I'll give it to the Air Force.
Air Force?
Yeah.
Okay. I was going to say Navy.
Yeah.
I was going to say Navy, even though they didn't really give Notre Dame a whole lot.
Yeah. That's the game I think back to. Yeah.
Okay. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. Army off this week, by the way. Army's off this week.
I'd go Army. But
of course.
Air Force, right?
You biased toward any particular branch, Billy?
I'll tell you this. I am not fucking around with any Marine.
Oh no, the Marines are older than the United States. They celebrated their 250th birthday.
Actually,
today.
Navy, the water scares the shit out of me. I don't like that whole side of their training. I don't think I could do that. Dive in deep depths.
No. Well, I mean, any branch of the military is.
Air Force. The training with air kind of scares the shit out of me. I mean, air can rip your fucking face off.
It literally can.
Yeah, so
it literally can.
Like,
or you can drown, or you can die of what's the
suffocation?
Like a heat stroke. Yeah,
heat stroke. But and then the Army, they fucking crawl under. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, you guys have all my respect. I just do it.
But not screwing with any Marines though. Not
the way how because McAfee was there. I hate.
Oh yeah.
I got to.
Sure,
I mean, he's the biggest sports podcast out there right now. But
he's huge.
Yeah. That's the goal. But he was on Parris Island today, and just seeing in the background what's going on and how they're fucking step by step. There's no one off key. Yeah, I'm good on that. I'm good.
Likewise.
They are fucking machines. I'm good.
I was actually gonna say Marines too. They're some of the
machine Marines,
motherfuckers. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Tough motherfuckers, man.
And I know I don't want to get political, but he got Trump to say "hoorah" like fucking 10 times, and I was like,
"Nice."
He's just going along with that.
Yeah.
Mr. President, another one. Hoorah! I'm like, what? How many times is he gonna get?
I'll have to watch that. That's awesome.
I mean, you think what you want, but whatever. I thought it was.
I mean, sure, but like I said, at least he showed his face.
He did. It was cool.
Said hoorah. That's awesome. So I see a certain someone in the comments, a certain Pitt fan, I presume.
Yeah.
Let's go Pitt, beat ND. I'm surprised he didn't say hail to Pitt. The cult that they are down here.
Yeah.
They're a part of this next question that I have. Most likely road favorite to win. Actually, road favorite to win by the most points.
Okay.
And there is some context to this when it comes to Pitt Notre Dame. I'll mention that as soon as I list these off. Yeah. Road favorite to win by the most points. Notre Dame, who's 11.5 point favorite against Pitt. Michigan's 12.5 point favorite at Northwestern. Georgia Tech is a 16.5 point favorite at Boston College. All of those lines via FanDuel. And do you want the context of the Notre Dame? Do you want that first or after your rivalry? Answer? No.
Okay.
Not really.
Okay. I just want to make sure on that.
Pitt Penn State is more of a rivalry than that. For obvious reasons.
Ugh, fuck.
No, I know. So do you want the Narduzzi thing before or after?
Yeah.
Now? Okay.
Yeah.
So I found this on Instagram. Let me see who posted this. Here it was on three. I follow them they're like like another Bleacher Report, but like almost strictly for college football. They're pretty
Okay.
good. They're pretty good
Yeah.
on 3. Pat Narduzzi on if the Notre Dame game is a must-win, and this is a quote directly from this Instagram post. Absolutely not. It is not an ACC game. Glad you brought that up. Not an ACC game. I'd gladly get beat 103 or 110 to 10 in that game. They could put up 100 on us as long as we win the next 2 after that. As a Notre Dame fan,
Yeah.
just say one sentence for you. Pretty short sentence. 3 words. How many letters? 9 letters.
Okay.
Don't tempt us.
Okay. Yeah. It's at Pitt.
It's at Pitt. I'm going to the game.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, Georgia Tech is attractive.
And Boston College has been getting beat by a lot lately.
And I, again, whatever you're feeling on him, I just think back to, I respect Bill O'Brien. I always will.
Of course. Of course. It's just, not able to hack it this year with BC.
Yeah.
He might be getting pretty soon.
Oh, probably. But I think we're forever indebted to him. But regardless, I think, probably Notre Dame wins by 23. So I'll go
double up the spread, roughly.
Yeah, I'll go with Notre Dame. I don't like Pitt. Pitt's the only team I don't like in Pittsburgh. I never could get around them. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the
Is it Narduzzi?
Oh, what?
Is it Narduzzi? Do you not like Narduzzi?
No, I just don't like the fucking school. I don't root for any of their sports. I never have. I've always just been Penn State. I don't know why. I think that's my dad in part. Fuck Pitt. Well, but we like all the other teams of Pitt. Just not the
it's not them. Like the Pirates, Penguins.
They had a fucking lacrosse team. I like them. Anybody, but
they have a soccer team down there.
Soccer team, I like them. Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
Can't say
they just won their conference or something.
Oh.
They won something big.
All right. Yeah, I can never get around liking Pitt.
That's valid. Valid. And as much as I mean, they're going to do that before the Bengals game.
Great.
Yeah. I mean, with how much Jeremiah Love and Jadarian Price are going to be running up and down that field, it's going to be tough to play.
Right. I didn't realize that.
As much as I want to give hoorah, win one for the Gipper, Newt Rockney type of speech here and say that Notre Dame is going to run away with this game, sweet Caroline, eat shit, Pitt. Much as I want to say all that, that's what my heart's saying. Of course, that's what my heart's saying.
Right.
But I know Pitt has a pretty good team right now. I know that quarterback has kind of been running wild on a lot of teams, which, congratulations. You guys beat NC State. But I think it's going to be a pretty competitive ball game. I'm looking forward to watching that game. Notre Dame still wins fairly handily. But to answer this question, Georgia Tech just absolutely romps Boston College.
I think so.
It's not even going to be close. Mm-hmm. It's not. That might be a 35-point game.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Which I know Georgia Tech, they let one up against, I think it was NC State last week. So it's the only reason I'm a little hesitant to say that one, but it makes the most sense to me.
Okay.
They have a bounce back game, especially the way that they're coached and the way Haynes King can ball. Give me Georgia Tech over Boston College. Big.
Okay.
I will say Notre Dame by 2 touchdowns, though. Notre Dame by 2 touchdowns. I think that's fair.
Okay. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So, one last question here for what's more likely, then we'll move on to yeet or no yeet, starting into the WWE wrestling portion of our segments here.
Yep.
You saw Raw last night, or the piece that everybody came to see, at least, and came to see the man that you can't see.
Right.
It was rumored. The rumors came true. Faced off against Dominic Mysterio in his well, not hometown per se, but adopted hometown of Boston, completed the Grand Slam of championships. It only took him until his last few months, but John Cena is finally the Intercontinental Champion over Dominic Mysterio, much to your delight, I would presume.
Yeah. It was a good move by Dom.
Yeah, class act, I'll say.
Yep.
But we got 3 dates left.
Yes.
In the retirement tour.
Yep.
So we got to figure out. It's obvious he's going to drop this thing, right? I would think. I don't think he's going to retire with it. Most likely date that Cena drops the IC title. We got this upcoming week on Raw, Survivor Series, or his last match on December 13th, Saturday night's main event in Washington, D.C., which he did also announce as part of his promo before Dom came out and they had the match and everything. The NXT talent will feature on that program, Saturday night's main event.
Okay.
So just to throw that potential wrinkle into things.
I'm going to say Survival Series. He loses it.
Survivor Series? Loses last pay-per-view match. Or PLE match, whatever you want to call it.
I think this is going to be a drawn-out. That Saturday night's main event is just going to be kind of tribute night. I don't think they want to. I hope they don't. I don't know. I think it hindered that whole celebration if they had him fucking lose.
Yeah.
That's how I want to do it. Who knows what Paul wants to do, but I think
Sure.
Let's just have that night, Saturday nights, just all about him and positive. Whatever the fuck you want to do, I don't know. I want to know who he's going to face. That's what I'm.
Well, they got that tournament going on, the Last Time Is Now tournament.
Right. That's what I'm excited.
Sheamus and who was it? Was it Priest picking up a victory last night?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how. I hope he loses it there. That's how. I might actually watch that. I'm going to watch it just to see.
Okay.
I will. I'll make it an effort.
Good call.
Yep.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. I've seen a couple things where they might be building to an NXT talent coming up and beating him on December 13th. I've seen to where maybe Sheamus gets all the way through and completes his Grand Slam.
Yeah.
With the guy that made him famous back in his early in his career. A lot of different scenarios running through my head. Of course, you got the couple of mystery opponents that are out there. Jeff Hardy's rumored to be one of them. Of course, there's the rumor with Edge and all that.
Yep.
I would think with his last match, you just give him an absolute banger, an absolute classic, and that's not banger in the context of Sheamus. So I would say you just have him either drop the title on Raw or at Survivor Series. I would think. Now, he is a man of the business, so if Paul says, hey, drop it in your last match, Cena would probably do it, right? Maybe elevate a young talent like an Obafemi or a Javon Evans or something like that. But my money would be either on Raw or Survivor Series. I'll just say next week on Raw. I don't think it's going to be a long reign. Feel-good moment in front of his Bostonian fans, but you give him the last couple of PLEs, or excuse me, his last PLE, maybe give him the win there, and then maybe he goes out on his back on December 13th, elevates either a young talent or just has a classic match and, does the right thing by the business and goes out looking at the lights. Yeah.
No, I agree. Good shit. Yeah. We'll see what happens though with Cena.
I'm intrigued. Yeah, very intrigued now.
Yeah.
That was a feel good moment.
Yeah. Oh, it was. Good. No. Yeah. No. And then all of his I think there's something from that match they're doing just for the card collectors out there, right? There's something they're doing. I can't remember what Topps is doing, but it's something cool. So
good. Yeah. I hope it's a card of them like both laying on the mat after the chair.
I think
the
there's
chair
something.
Spot. Yeah. That'd be cool. Cool.
Yeah. Or something with him holding the belt up. There's something on 101 auto or something.
I would think it's probably one of those beauty shots.
Yeah. But yeah,
Good stuff, man.
Yeah,
Good
good
stuff.
shit. Okay.
I like it.
All right.
Yeet or no yeet is next.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna run that.
Weighing in at 155 pounds, soaking wet from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, in the name of Trevor Dinsmore. Yeet or no yeet? Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I know I said a rebrand was coming. It's coming.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Yeah, here's the thing. Full disclosure to all of y'all, and I'll discuss this with Billy in our own private conversation. Dealing with some stuff up here
Okay.
over the last couple of weeks, on top of the traveling, on top of the busy personal schedule. Did not have a chance to come up with any creative ideas as to how to rebrand this. So this sticks around for at least this week.
Yeah.
Perhaps a rebrand coming. Maybe I'll try and squeeze it in before the holidays, or maybe I'll just let the creative juices flow during the holidays. We'll see. So, but for at least this week, I'm going to run with yeet or no yeet one more time.
Yep.
And you did allude to it pre-show and just a moment ago when we were talking about it in the context of the IC title match. Yeet or no yeet for Dom Mysterio, obviously being willing to drop the belt, and a potential face turn. I don't know if you saw that little backstage segment with Cena and Ray. He's a good kid, you know. Maybe. So yeet or no yeet on obviously the job that Dom did for Cena and potential face turn for Dom coming soon.
Yeah, no, I'm going yeet all the way for both.
Okay. Think the face turn's going to happen? Like how soon do you think it's going to happen? I would think it's going to happen because he this video on Twitter of him criticizing Judgment Day for not being there and blah 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 blah.
Yeah. Probably within the weeks coming here. I'd say.
Think so?
A week or two.
Wow, a pre-Survivor Series, you think?
Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah.
Maybe him and Finn go one-on-one or
something? Yeah. Yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah. I don't like Finn. I don't know why. I've been trying to get.
He's a pot stirrer. He's a pot stirrer.
Oh, that's kind of, I'm like, oh, okay. And he wants to be kind of face in the.
Sure.
I like the back and forth they do. So that, yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I like that. I like that match. Him and Finn. Mm-hmm.
Good. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. We'll see what Mr. Levesque decides on, but that's a big eat for me. Good on Dom. Good on Dom. So that was a 204-day reign, I believe. Yep. Pretty decent reign with the IC title. Yep. Faced a lot of good opponents, and obviously, again, toward the end there, pulled out more and more of the Eddie type stuff, which you appreciate.
I love it.
Lying, cheating, and stealing.
Yep.
And obviously, he's still, depending on what town he's in, he's either a heat magnet or people are cheering out their asses for him.
Yeah.
Kind of awesome. It's kind of awesome to see the duality of the reactions that he gets.
Yeah.
But no, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. And I know you didn't watch all of Raw last night, but the War Games matches for Survivor Series are coming together.
Yes.
I don't know if you saw William Regal with his backstage segment coming in and shouting War Games with, I think it was Punk, Uso, and Rhodes.
Yeah.
You saw that?
That snippet. Okay. I think it's short or something.
Good. Yeah, that was wonderful. That was wonderful. Not the War Games matches that I expected coming into this. They only got a couple weeks left to promote all this stuff. So just wanted your thoughts, yeet or no yeet, on the current Survivor Series War Games matches lineups. And on the men's side, we got Punk, Rhodes, and Uso versus The Vision and Logan Paul. Somehow they got involved with them. Then on the women's side, that one I'm actually a little bit more excited for. It has a little bit more of a story to it, I think. Rhea Ripley, Charlotte, Alexa Bliss, and Io Sky versus Lash Legend, Nia Jax, and the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane.
I like that girl's side a lot.
I like the women's side a lot better than the men's side.
Yeah.
Men's side just, well, especially with the Logan Paul inclusion, it feels a little forced.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
your
All
thoughts?
lineups, Yeet on all of it. I'm fine
Okay.
with either side. And yeah, Logan Paul kind of.
Yeah, that's like, why does he need to be involved?
No Yeet on
I-
Logan Paul, but
Oh, right, on the right. Sure. Overall, it's a very light Yeet for
yeah,
me. And selfishly, I want it on the men's side, and I know Bo Dallas is sidelined right now with injury. I wanted the Wyatt Six versus the MFTs from the
that'd be
SmackDown side. I just wanted to see that SmackDown tag division highlighted a little bit more and maybe continue that bloodline story. Now, of course, you're going to have the heavy hitters probably added on into the men's match. We'll see who that is, whether it's Roman Reigns, John Cena. I don't know who would be on the heel side, but you got to have a 5-on-5 match for War Games. So we got some more pieces moving into these matches, but as of now, it's a very light Yeet. Maybe McIntyre goes and joins the Vision side. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So light, just a light one from me. So you didn't catch SmackDown either, did you?
No, just highlights.
McIntyre segment where he was, got kicked out of the building, banned from SmackDown for a little bit.
Guy just throws fits.
He does, yeah, but he's like a 280-pound guy, so his fits are,
brick house. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So Yeet or no Yeet on McIntyre being the one to dethrone Cody Rhodes down the line. Probably not going to happen at War Games. I don't think any titles are really going to be on the line then. But down the line, whenever a title match has to happen.
No Yeet.
No Yeet on McIntyre dethroning Cody Rhodes? Who do you think is going to dethrone Cody Rhodes then? Are they going to save it and then like have Roman re-enter things, or like
they'll probably fucking get on that horse again. They just McIntyre's just the fuck over. The guy just I don't know. I don't really know his character. I'm trying to figure out his character. Like, where's his? Is he just a blow up like guy in the industry?
Kinda.
He just bitches when he loses. Like, I don't. I'm
trying to know. It's been doing that for a while.
Yeah, like the whole Twitter rant, fucking or X.
Sorry, the board at work thing.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
That stuff's entertaining. I kind of like it.
But I did though, and we already talked about this a number of times on here. But I still feel bad when they were in Scotland. They had them fucking lose. I'm like, oh,
my dad and I were watching that. We both felt horrible.
Yeah, I was like,
both felt horrible.
Take him to his homeland. Have him lose. Fuck.
Not good.
Yeah. But
not good.
I'll go no Yeet there. Probably Roman enters, like you said.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I don't know who else on SmackDown would kind of be able to contend for that. Logan Paul maybe needs a title match, although he's going after Punk. So
I'm enjoying that. I'm seeing that.
Yeah, no, that was actually kind of entertaining the way he did the. Hey, I might be a babyface now. No, he's not. He's still Logan Paul. He's a piece of shit. We'll see. Mm-hmm. We'll see. I like the Survivor Series War Games lineup, so I'm going to go with a light Yeet. It seems like they're very hesitant to pull that trigger. Yeah, and maybe they're just teasing us for down the line, but I think McIntyre deserves another reign. Yeah, that's just my thoughts. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All good there?
Yeah, I'm good there. Yeah.
All right, cool. Moving on to a football topic.
Oh, okay.
We see how well Jonathan Taylor's doing this year. Has close to 1,200 yards, 15 touchdowns. Absolutely ridiculous. Had like a 45, 49 point fantasy week this past week, whatever it was overseas. It's having a Saquon-like year from last year.
Yep.
And we know Saquon didn't get a ton of consideration for MVP. I think it's time to recognize It's time. Might be time to don the MVP award on a running back, or at least give him some serious votes for it. If Jonathan Taylor does not win or gets serious consideration for the NFL MVP award, we just need to call it the MVQB award officially. The NFL just needs to make that official. Just call it the MVQB award because no other position player is winning it. If Taylor continues this pace, if he has like 23 or 24 touchdowns and 2,000 yards, like, what are we doing? I get it. Quarterback, most important position, but like, it's not unprecedented for a running back to win the MVP or even a wide receiver to win the MVP. Just name it the MVQB award, be done with it, and then offensive player of the year is just for everybody else.
Yeah, I'll go Yeet there.
Think so? Okay.
Yeah, I guess. Fuck, Derrick Henry, Saquon last year, Jamar Chase.
Sure.
I don't know. I don't know what the voters are voting on.
Sure.
Like, is it impact on the team? That's how I look at it. Saquon.
Yeah, I could side with that.
But then, I guess the only one that I guess Lamar. Yeah, he makes his team. Josh last year, but it's like Saquon had almost still questioning what was going on with him being able to beat Dickerson's record. That's still always going to be in the back of my head. Like, hey,
he took himself out of the game.
Yeah, I was like, yeah. But what if he broke that record? What if he won it? That's what I'm always going to ponder on.
It's a good thought.
I think he still doesn't win it, Trevor. That's why I agree with you with the QB. Even
MVQB.
With that, that because I don't think he would have got it. I think Josh still would have got it.
I actually want to Google this because I didn't Google this for this question, but it's been a long ass time since a non-QB.
Oh God,
non-QB won the MVP award.
Mid 2000s.
AP 2012.
Okay.
So it's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
And you're gonna, and then you have the fucking keyboard warriors come out of there.
Yeah.
Say, oh well, they have 2 extra games. Okay, well, Saquon still did some amazing shit. Like,
yeah.
Chase is still doing amazing shit. Like, those 2 games are totaling 500 yards. You know what I mean? Like, they're not maybe 200 yards, what have you, Trevor? But I don't know. It's just interesting to me. I never thought about it until Saquon last year. So call it the QB award. Why not? Yeah.
Actually, funny thing, a wide receiver has never won QB, never won MVP. It's interesting.
Think about Moss.
Yeah. Rice.
Calvin. Yeah, Rice. Calvin. Yeah. Just, I don't know. AB. At a time.
Yep. It's been strictly running backs and quarterbacks.
Yeah.
And since it looks like since 2000, only four non-quarterbacks. All running backs, those being Marshall Faulk, Sean Alexander, LT, and as I just said, AP, Adrian Peterson.
And a lot of people forget about Sean Alexander. He was a bad motherfucker.
On the Madden cover.
Mm-hmm. Hell of a
kind of was, one of the Madden curse guys. But big yeet for me. Just name it the MVQB award. Just call it that, and then like offensive player of the years for everybody else.
Yep,
that's non-QBs. Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
Be done with it. Be done with it. I mean, that's basically how it is, but just make it official.
Right.
So we're not screwing up the terminology. But
no.
Or constantly bitching about, quarterback is the only one that wins.
It's every year.
Yeah, every year.
Yeah. I'm doing it
every
right
year.
now.
Oh, can this? Yeah. With the Jonathan Taylor. Oh, can this guy win it? Oh, can this guy win it? Oh, can this guy win it? No, it's not. It's not a quarterback. It's not going to win it.
I'll say this: how fucking pissed would you be Taylor stays on this path. Let's just
Sure.
hypothetically.
Yeah.
But
Hypothetically, he
Jones,
rushes for like 21 yards, let's say 26 touchdowns, something like that.
but Jones gets it. That would
be interesting.
That would really call what we're talking about here in the question. Like, what are we?
Well, you'd have Taylor win OPOY, and then MVP would go to Danny Dimes.
Yeah, it's just bullshit. Though.
Most likely scenario.
Yeah,
I agree. Anyway, on a scale of 1 to 10.
Yeah. If you people are catching on to things, there's some topics Trevor brings up to me that I just have to fucking.
I do it on purpose, people. I do it on purpose. Spark a conversation, get the emotions running.
But all right.
Good time.
We'll go.
On a scale.
Yeah. This week's edition of On a Scale of 1 to 10, are they fucked?
Oh.
I can't click it too quick. Yeah.
Peeling off skin to my pen here. My magic pen.
Oh, right on.
It's losing skin. Oh, I don't want that. Anyway.
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10, are they fucked on this Veterans Day?
Yeah.
The romantic life of Stephon Diggs.
Oh.
He's got 4 kids on the way, one of them with Cardi B. And he's also dating Cardi B. And you want to take a guess how many touchdowns he has this year so far?
3.
3.
That was just a guess because he's having 4, right?
4 kids?
Yeah.
Yep. More kids than touchdowns so far. A lot of child support.
Yeah.
A lot of child support. I'd be curious to see what the number is on child support per reception for him and Tyreek Hill. If there's a calculated number for that. Obviously, that's like private financial information, but if they could somehow just disclose that, be eager to see what it would be. But anyway, on a scale of 1 to 10, the romantic life of Stephon Diggs.
You know, when he was in Buffalo and she started getting in the football fandom, Stephon's good. He's an ass. I had to keep reminding everybody that we were around up there. He's not. And then I play the clip, and I don't know how many people out there know about this interview, but the Vikings were going around the locker room. Would you want Stephon dating your sister? None of them said no, or all of them said no. They don't want him dating their sister. And why was that? And now we see that this guy just fucking slings it.
He would impregnate him.
Just
I mean, he'd have a lot of brother-in-laws.
He might have more.
Well, actually, not even. Well, I guess just brother-in-laws by children, not by marriage. But
I mean, how many kids up an hour and a half from where I'm sitting right now? Is there? How many kids potentially could be with the father? I feel like this is going to open.
Maybe
he might have Tyreek Hill numbers here. Not in receiving. I'm talking just in childbirths. Okay.
Yeah.
But it's a 10, Trevor.
Mm-hmm. Okay. No, it's an easy 10. It's an easy 10. I'd figure first question back in a couple of weeks of doing this, I'd give you a nice little softball.
I think.
Yeah, go ahead. Ask the question.
I think you gotta when stuff like this comes out.
Yeah.
Athletic sides. Put to the side. Just what is this guy doing in his free time? Like, just ask yourself that. This doesn't just happen, okay? Like, there's he was not just rehabbing his ACL. Let's just say that. I'll leave it at that.
Maybe it's a unique way to do it. I don't know. Maybe it stretches out the ligaments.
Good on you, Stephon. Good on you.
Who knew? That is good for ACL rehab.
Wild.
Who knew?
I want to see how this all plays out because I think we're not done here.
Sure.
A lot of turmoil.
Yeah.
And Cardi B is not shy with the drama. So
Ooh.
good luck to you, Stefan. You got
I wonder if she's okay with this. Like, is she just like, because this is public knowledge. Is she okay with all of this?
So I guess, man,
Because she hasn't like indicated that she's going to end things yet, or really at all. There's been no like.
you're getting the rotors in my brain going here because I got a word
I know.
without it being taken.
Sure. Just say allegedly. Just say allegedly.
I guess timing. Where are the
Yeah.
stages are they at in their pregnancy? If it lines up that she's last, maybe she's cool with it. Like she's the earliest stage.
Yeah. How long have they been dating officially?
Well, we had that boat scene.
Knowledge. So let's call it since then. That was August.
Yeah. And we still don't know what that substance was on the back hatch of the boat.
Oh, was it the pink stuff?
Yeah.
No, we don't know.
No, let's talk. Alleged
Vitamins. Vitamins.
So yeah, it was vitamins.
Candy.
Yeah.
Adult candy, allegedly.
Yeah. But anyways, good luck to you. Fun. Mm-hmm.
Moving forward. No real preface to this. One last football question involved in my segments. On a scale of 1 to 10, they fucked the Steelers' chances of winning the AFC North.
See, I got the standings
I
right
have
here.
the odds in front of me. I have the odds. Do you have the standings?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead with the standings, please.
Okay, so 5-4 Steelers, 4-5 Ravens.
Yeah.
Game ahead we are right now. Bengals 3-6.
Yeah. We still have to play them twice.
Still have to play the Ravens twice. Yeah. Yeah, I'll go 5.
Only 5.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you say 5?
I think we're going to get the one against the Bengals. And
okay.
I think we're going to sweep the Ravens.
That's bold.
Some reason we're going to drop one to the Browns.
We already beat the Browns once this year.
Yeah.
So we'll drop the one to the Browns, but not to the Ravens.
Yeah.
Interesting.
We can't just fucking,
Yeah.
I really feel confident we sweep the Ravens for some fucked up reason.
Yeah, I didn't expect that.
Yeah.
But anyway, the odds on FanDuel or the lines for you, plus 260 for the Steelers to win it and minus 230 for the Ravens to win it.
Oh.
Yeah. FanDuel disrespecting us a little bit, maybe. We gotta win some tough games, Bill. We gotta win some tough games. I'd say the toughest game we've won so far was probably the Pats game in terms of quality of opponent.
Pats and Colts, yeah.
Oh, Colts, yeah. Oh, yeah. How did I forget about the Colts? Yeah, we'll beat those teams, but
I got heartburn because they're minus 30 less than us. Like,
yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, 5. I'll stay at 5.
Stay at 5. I'm gonna go like a 7.5.
Okay,
we're getting there. We're teetering. We're teetering.
We lose to the Bengals this week. I'm getting prepared for draft. Yep.
Gotcha.
I just honestly, want everybody to know.
Yeah.
And
10 games in, we're.
And I will say this: if there's opposing teams, fans that hit me up during the game or after the game we lose, I'm not going to be fucking kind. Okay, I'm just gonna. I might turn my phone off.
Do you know any Bengals fans?
The PlayStation party.
Okay.
Got it. And just the hagglers out there that.
Yeah. Maybe crying Bengals lady will get a hold of you.
I want to see some of that. That's what I want to see on Sunday. Okay, I want to see people
crying Bengals lady.
Yes. No. What, man?
That's an actual YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Go look that up. Yeah, crying Bengals lady.
But yeah, we lose on Sunday.
Yeah.
I might take off Monday. I'm not. I'm going to be fucking hurt
Valid.
after this Chargers
Valid.
game.
You didn't take off yesterday, did you?
I wanted to.
I did.
Yeah,
No, that's because I had to drive back.
I worked, but I watched. We'll talk later. Tomlin's presser. I'm sick of this.
Yeah.
Hey, we're going to regather here. Okay, what are we just seeing Doritos and Fritos during this regathering? Like, what the fuck is this? We're always regathering, but
Ayahuasca.
I see the same shit. Like, I just have to question him when he says that. Oh, hey, we went to the drawing board. We know what we did. Well, could you
correct it?
Well, could you fucking tell us what you saw? So I'm not shitting my pants all week, and then Sunday comes around, I can't even take a shit or eat. I mean, fuck. I'm not the only one out there.
You didn't eat much on Sunday.
I don't know. The whole game leading up.
Yeah.
I'm just nicotine.
Yeah, we had all those Friendsgiving leftovers in the fridge. You didn't eat a damn thing.
No. Coffee and nicotine. Every time.
Coffee and nicotine. Yeah. Yep. It's not healthy, Bill. You gotta.
No.
You gotta slowly.
Word searches.
You did.
You got this.
Yeah. During the 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock windows.
That's how I bear through it. I'll have that with me on Sunday leading up to the game.
Okay. Yeah. What do you do after the game? Do you do them again? Since this is 1 o'clock, right?
Probably go to lay down. Like I did Sunday. I just lay down, look at the fucking ceiling.
Okay. In despair.
Just think of the replay of the plays that Broderick.
You're like Pittsburgh dad then. Yeah, you just kind of
If Broderick gets blown up, more than 3 times, and he gets a penalty on top of that for unnecessary roughness, just someone's gonna have to take my phone because I'm gonna put some shit online, and I just all right.
Just have Taylor on standby, okay?
We can't lose Sunday.
I'm aware of that. Couldn't really lose this past Sunday either, but we did.
Yeah.
You good?
Wait, who the Ravens play?
It's a great question.
You discussed that because
no. Yeah, let me look at the upcoming week. The Ravens play, and the funny thing is, I just picked this game shortly before we got on here. The Browns on the road.
Okay, so Trevor, this is
we
gotta fucking win.
Do or die, yeah.
And if the Ravens win, then they'll take the lead, right?
It would depend on some tiebreakers, I think, but maybe. They would be 2-0 in division. We would be 1-2 in division. So yeah, they would take the lead. Yeah.
Gentlemen, no messing around with your ladies on Saturday night. Okay. Bad for the legs. Okay.
Should we tell that to the Patriots?
I might get Danny Smith to stand in front of the team and say that. All right.
Yeah. No, he would too. He would.
Yeah.
The big wad.
Yeah. Yep. All right. We're good there. All right.
Sorry. You sure? You're right. No. Don't be sorry. This is why I ask these questions.
When I'm looking at this
chart,
I'm like, whoa.
Yeah. I get it. You gotta calm down.
Yeah.
Hey, just be careful when like you're kind of jiggling your body and you have your hands down here. I'm just letting you know. Yeah. Somebody's gonna say something. So I figured I'd say something live on the air.
Talking about this.
I know.
The limp. Okay. So
no, I'm aware. I'm just saying somebody's gonna say something. You're gonna say something. Anyway. Yeah. Couple NBA items here, and we'll talk about your Lakers real quick. But I want to talk about this first. On a scale of 1 to 10, they fucked the Mavericks for taking way too long to fire Nico Harrison.
10.
Okay, that was an easy one. 10. I mean, they've been chanting "Fire Nico" since the Luka trade, which benefited your team, by the way.
There's stuff coming out it's just going to be a short statement. There's
Sure.
things coming out with, I guess, treatment of Flag as well that I think
Yeah, and I know
pushed the
Flag's hurt right
handle.
now too, I believe.
There was,
Flag's hurt, Davis is hurt, Irving's been hurt. I know the Mavs are 3-8.
but I don't know. Again, you got to watch AI, folks. I can't stress this enough.
Yeah.
But there was something with him saying stuff to Flag about his conditioning while being hurt. So
This guy likes to bug people about their conditioning.
I think that broke the straw on the camel's back right there. I think they just said, all right,
Interesting.
fuck you, dude. You got rid of our generational talent. Now we got another generational talent and you're belittling them.
Yeah. Might drive him out the door.
Oh, yeah.
Would be good. Would be
And
good
you also
business.
brought in Cupcake Davis. So
Yep. Charmin. I
Yeah.
like to call him Charmin.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll say, you know what, 10 too. Why not? Yeah,
Way
yeah.
too long.
Should have just done it either at the end of last season or right after the Luka trade.
Yeah.
Honestly. And yeah, now you set your franchise back. How many years? I don't know. 3, 4, maybe 5. Long time. On a scale of 1 to 10, are they fucked? The Lakers' chances of remaining in the top 4 in the West as long as LeBron James is out. And I believe he's out for another week. He's rehabbing with the South Bay Lakers either tomorrow or the day after, like within the next couple days.
I'd rather watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians than LeBron.
Okay.
Just fucking retire. He should have retired.
Okay.
9.
9?
Yeah.
Want me to tell you where you're at right now?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because let's see here. You're in 4th. You are a game ahead of the Rockets, tied with the Nuggets. It's like a half game back of the Spurs and 2 back of the Thunder. 8-2 in the 8-2 in the last 10. We're 11 games in, and just a differential of plus 1.6 per game. So 8-3. You're winning a lot of close games here. Which I know like the likes of Austin Reeves and others have contributed to that success, but
just demoralized as I don't watch their games. I
don't watch basketball really.
I can't.
But
I watch college. That's picking up here.
Yeah.
But Jeannie, after she sold, Kobe died. I'm all right.
Chilling.
Yeah, I'll just watch fucking old games.
Sure.
I'll turn that on instead. Watch 3 hours of the 2009 finals
Sure.
instead of watching this bullshit because that was actual basketball.
Yeah.
Defense.
Whatever.
It's not been going good right now. You're seeing a
I understand.
defeated person as a fan. Lakers
when it comes to basketball, yeah.
Steelers. I went on that magic carpet again with you motherfuckers and brought me back down. And the Pirates are saying they're going to spend money, and I know that's a fucking lie. So whatever.
Yeah, no, I don't buy that for. I don't buy that for a second.
But it's a 10, Trevor. 10, yeah, or 9. Sorry, 9.
Yeah, I was going to say you said 9, so there's some hope. There's some hope. I was going to say 7. Yeah, I'd say 7. Yeah, hey, you got the Rockets creeping up on you. Timberwolves perhaps with Edwards. You got a week to hang on to that. So roughly a little over a week, I believe. LeBron's due back either next Wednesday or Thursday. Can't remember exactly what date I saw, but it's next week.
Yeah.
Got to hold on for what? 3-4 more games?
I just besides Luka, I just like Dalton.
That's valid.
That's
it. Oh, he's good. He's good.
Mm-hmm. It's really all I care to watch.
Had some late game heroics as well.
He's balls on him. That's why
he does. It's got it's got the grapefruits.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
I told you we were talking about your Lakers, Bill, which I know is somewhat of a sore subject, but
it's just
yeah, it's okay.
And Rob Pelinka,
yeah,
Allegedly,
All right.
you can burn in hell.
All right.
I will never forgive you for
All right.
this debacle. And also not letting Powell speak.
Mm-hmm. This is a valid point.
Yeah. All right.
You good?
Yeah, we're good.
All right. Did have one final piece of business to attend to on my end. That's the
Yes.
Buckle Up with the Boys shit list, if you want to
Yes.
toss that up there. Brian Kelly is now suing LSU for his $54 million buyout after LSU allegedly fired him for cause, which would have voided them of some of that buyout. But now his legal team is alleging and confirming via some internal records that LSU did not formally in writing list the reasons that they fired him for cause within the 7-day period after the termination. So now there's all kinds of legalities, technicalities, and shit going on. LSU did offer him $25 million and then subsequently $30 million of that buyout, which was refused by Kelly on both accounts, and now he's going after the straight 54, but more for his all the shit that's come out about him, the way that he treats people, and the way that he only really cares about winning and not about the players, and the icing on the cake, cherry on top, however you want to phrase it, going back to sue your old school that gave you an opportunity to show up on a national stage and you blew it. Brian Kelly, you were on the Buckle Up with the Boys shit list.
Hell yeah.
And shocker to me, I did not have him on here before.
Yeah.
No, I didn't have him on here before because I talk bad about him all the time. So I guess I was just waiting for an opportunity to toss him on there. You know, there he is. There he is, Mr. Brian Kelly. That is the last piece of business I had to attend to.
Okay.
We're good.
Hell yeah. We'll go over to debate time.
Hell yeah. Absolutely.
Weighing in at 240 pounds from Olean, New York, your St. Bonnie alum, Drew Billy, with debate time. Okay, we got 4 questions for me and Trevor to debate here for you beautiful people.
Real quick, though, we had a little thing going on with the Bonnies this weekend, didn't we?
Big win over Canisius.
Yeah.
That is a, when I think back to my time there, I will forever hate that school. So
Canisius.
If you go there, it's nice.
Nice campus. I've been there.
I've been around some Canisius alum, and they're nice. But your university, I don't want to ever go. Don't want to ever go there. So just keep it as nice as possible.
Yeah.
But when we kick your ass, I'm happy as fuck.
All right.
And or Niagara or Syracuse. But anyways,
had to bring you some joy after the Lakers talk. So
yeah, no, the team looks good, and they I don't know his name. I think his last name's Brown. What have you? Number 24. I believe he's.
I'll look that up while you're talking.
Yeah, no. And then the they call him the Ginger Freak or whatever. They're really good athletes, and I'm enjoying how they represent the basketball program. So, but yeah, debate time. We got 4 questions here. We'll go through with me and Trevor. Oh, you're on. I'll wait for you.
Oh no. Yeah. Oh no, I have the names.
Yeah.
Set number 24.
Yeah.
Caden Charles.
Maybe it's Caden.
Yeah.
I think so.
Trying to see who you're thinking of here. DeSante Bowen, maybe said Brown. Bowen.
Yeah, Bowen. Maybe it's that first guy. He's our top. He scored like 24 points.
Yeah, let me take a look here. Averaging 13.5, 15 and 12 in this past game. But yeah, I'll look that up. Ask the question.
Yeah, there's some guy that went off. But what was the biggest shocker of this weekend of football?
Easily the Dolphins.
Dolphins
And
win.
easily the Dolphins. Not that they won, just the way that they won. I could pretty good mark. 3 scores.
Yeah.
17-point game.
Um,
Which I don't know who that says more about, the Dolphins and their tenacity and willingness to play under McDaniel, or just the Bills laying an egg. I would lean more toward the latter.
mhm.
I think it's more of an anomaly for the Dolphins at this point in the season. Same thing with the Bills. So
Right.
if you want to talk about an anomaly of a game, that was it right there. And you're thinking of, by the way, Frank Mitchell had 20 points in that game.
Yeah,
Frank Mitchell.
Like Frank.
Yeah. 6'8", 270. Hoss. Big guy.
Enjoy him. Yeah, no, I got to catch some of their games in person. We're going to try to.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say right there.
Yeah. And they got alcohol there. So shout out to whoever did that. We appreciate you. What is your favorite thing about snowfall beginning again? Everybody gets negative. This is between fall and winter. I just enjoy because holidays are coming, Christmas, Thanksgiving, what have you. But what's your favorite thing about snowfall?
Oh, geez. Favorite thing about snowfall? Probably just playing in it, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm still a kid when it gets like real packy and shit, and I go and visit like my cousins and their kids, and they're out playing in the snow and throwing snowballs at each other. I'm like, yeah, I kind of want to do this too. And then I go Billy Madison with the dodgeball, but with snowball, or Will Ferrell from Elf. I just, I start humming, and they're like, hey, Trevor, you got to settle down. They're 9 years old. I'm like, sorry, I'm 9 years old at heart right now. So I would say, pretending to be a kid again. And if you want one specific thing, snowball fighting.
Yes,
definitely snowball fighting. Love snowball fighting.
I think I just think it's just pretty. I know some people fucking hate it, but I just like looking at
it's awesome.
The woods and what have you with the snowfall, and it's quiet. When it gets it's just relaxing. Peaceful. If I could sit in a fucking lawn chair and just sit and not freeze my ass off, that would be kind of cool. But
and you just gotta throw some long johns and some snow pants.
Yeah, it's just peaceful.
Yeah.
But what is your best winter treat? What do you think is the best winter treat?
Best winter treat. That is a great question.
You have hot chocolate.
I was gonna say, hot chocolate's a go-to.
Yep.
Put some Baileys in it, like peppermint Baileys in the hot chocolate. Yep. You can do that if you're an adult.
Yep.
This is when all the sweets come out too. Homemade cookies, pies, pumpkin, all that, gingerbread.
Yeah.
Trying to think. You got one? I'm trying to.
Bark.
Oh,
I get obsessed over that shit. Like any kind of bark.
I have to. Yeah, I have to stay away from that stuff because I'll eat a whole, however big they can. I'll eat all of that and not save any for anybody else, on top of the fat and sugar and stuff that's going inside. Yeah, I didn't think about that, but now that you say that, I'm gonna ride your coattails.
Yeah, or the popcorn, or the popcorn tins. I don't know why the fuck.
Oh, the kettle corn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Also, those Little Debbie, the trees.
Very good. Yeah.
Got to keep me away from those. You just got to keep me away from sugar.
Yeah.
I got to keep myself away from sugar this time of year. Full disclosure, I don't keep any of that in my house because I know when I go home for the holidays during those 2 weeks, I'm going to gain like 10 pounds just eating that shit. So.
Yeah. No, it's
going to let that happen. Going to enjoy those 2 cheat weeks and then get back to business.
Yeah. No, a lot of vices you gotta try to.
On top of aunts, uncles, relatives that make these grandiose banquets for you, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and holiday parties, what have you. They're like, oh, take here. I don't want to take food home. Eat some more. I'm like, I'm only 155 pounds. I can't eat that much.
Yeah, and the Christmas cookies and what have you. But
homemade.
Yeah.
Oh, favorite favorite Christmas cookie, the ones with the little Reese's cups in them,
Oh yeah,
and the sugar. Yeah.
fucking good.
Yep, those are the first to go. Always. They only make like a dozen of those. They're always the first to go.
Yep. Yeah. No. And because it's Veterans Day, throw this out here for you. What is your favorite war movie all time?
Oh, war movie. There's plenty of options you could go with here.
Yep.
1917, I saw in theaters. It was
Yep.
amazing. Which I know, based on British, but
Oh yeah.
Saving Private Ryan is up there.
Mhm.
Hacksaw Ridge, Desmond Doss is up there. The one that always gets me going, though, and it's just because it's endlessly quotable, and I know we quote it all the time in each other's presence. You know where I'm going with this is Full Metal Jacket.
It's very good.
That's mine personally, and do have to give a shout out to Stripes with Bill Murray.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely hilarious. Normally you think of a war movie, you think of all this action, fighting, and all these violent scenes. Stripes is just comedy. It's like a parody of comedy. It's like a parody of war, which does it in like a still tasteful way. So
right. No, mine, I think, it has to be. Trevor, I've said this to you, and everybody.
Sure.
I'm blowing American Sniper, and the reason why.
Yep.
I think that was the first movie, and I might be wrong in this. Someone in the comments could tell me. I just think they did a really good job showing the after effect. Like, hey, you came home. That fucking scene, and I swear to God, I can remember.
Oh yeah.
I saw it in theaters. I was bawling like a little girl. That scene where he's just sitting in the living room, TV's off, and you can hear gun bullets and the helicopters and shit. And I'm like, oh shit! Like,
yeah, man.
They depicted that. Yeah. You know what I mean? No one thought
yeah.
Mm-hmm. I didn't mean to bring down the mood, but no, that and Saving Private Ryan for sure.
Great one.
God, it just depicts shit very good. But yeah, no, that's all I had for debate time.
A quick follow up to that.
Yeah.
Do we want to include documentaries with that?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, I was going to say the recent Osama bin Laden one.
Oh, very good.
That came out.
And Black Hawk Down.
Mm-hmm.
Those two. Well, the documentary one, not the movie. Remember that? Yeah, on Netflix. If you guys haven't watched that, Jesus.
Sure.
I did not realize that story, and I'm like, whoa, okay.
Yes, sir. It's a good watch.
Yeah.
Well worth your time.
Yeah. But no, that's all I had for debate time here. We'll go over to Trevor's Be a Man question.
Oh, yeah. Just the Be a Man question for this week. And this is going to be, I think, one of our more serious questions in light of the Marshawn Kneeland news that came out. Dallas Cowboys defensive end Marshawn Kneeland, of course, dying this past week from a self-inflicted gun wound. And there's a lot that you can read into with that, but the thing that struck me was, he texted his family goodbye, and wrote them a note, and it wasn't a pleasant experience. But I know a lot of teams, including the Cowboys, paying homage to Kneeland with whether it's like helmet patches, jersey patches, a lot of pre-game ceremony, moment of silence type stuff going on. They did that before the Steeler game as well. So definitely saw the NFL come together in light of this just very tragic event in, of all months, Men's Mental Health Awareness Month.
Right.
So did want to bring that to light, and of course did want to call to light, there is a National Suicide Prevention Lifeline if you ever, in that state of mind. 988.
Yep.
988. Nice and easy.
Yep.
But of course, hopefully it doesn't get to that point. Hopefully you have outlets for that. Hopefully, you're seeing a therapist, you're talking to people. As the old saying goes, I'd rather have you cry on my shoulder than cry at your funeral. So to my friends that are watching this, I'm an outlet. Please talk to me. Like I said, I can never promise to say the right words, but I will at least be a pair of listening ears and do the best that I can.
Right.
That includes you, Bill.
Yeah.
That includes you.
Yes, sir.
And hopefully that some of the people that are in my life are willing to put up with some of my shit too.
Right.
But anyway,
Yeah.
in light of that, in light of the Marshawn Nealand, well, anything to add before I officially ask the question?
Very sad situation. Young man, 24. Just no, sad situation all around. And I think not to be too long on this, but I think you see it does not mental health or the voices or whatever you want to call it can get at anybody, and it doesn't matter what your status is. People struggle with shit, so it's never bad to talk about things before it gets to that point. And it's just sad that this is how this one ended. So thoughts and prayers to his family. It's terrible. It's terrible. Yeah.
All too many. Too many.
Oh yeah.
Nowadays, especially with
Yeah.
We're in a mental health crisis. Not going to shortchange that.
Oh yeah.
So it's more important than ever that we be social beings, that we talk with each other. That's not,
correct.
Whether it's on here.
Correct.
Don't hide behind a keyboard. Talk to people.
Right. Oh yeah. I like calling people more. It drives people fucking nuts now, but
no, I know.
Your voice.
I know.
I'd rather hear your voice than see a text message. But yeah.
Especially if it's about something that
whatever
serious,
yeah,
it gets down. Yeah,
I want to hear how your day is. I'd rather hear that through your voice than
of course
bored. But anyways, yeah.
But like you said, thoughts and prayers to the girlfriend Catalina and his entire family. That's burying a kid, never fun. On to the question. In light of this news, have you ever thought or had a close friend think about doing what Nealand ultimately succumbed to?
Not myself. I think in a lot of situations, I think in my short time on this earth, I think there's a lot of things that don't go your way, and there's some things that do go your way. But like you've seen, I've said on here and talked with you with crossword or word searches. There's these little weird shit about me that I do.
Little trinkets here.
People might look at and say it's a fucking weirdo, but that's I just figured out. I got to build my wall in a weird way. So I might lose my shit on this or on PlayStation Party, but when I'm by myself, I don't like being by myself. So I need to always be surrounded by people. I know that's fucked up, but like when I get lonely, I think that's when it could potentially creep in there, but I safeguards.
Sure.
I have that. I do that.
That's good.
But I think there's been times definitely that I've had some, serious conversations with some people in my life, and not pertaining to myself, but pertaining to their situation, that it could have got to that. And maybe I helped a little bit. I'm not the most serious guy when I need to be. You've seen that, but
but again, that's not the most important part is the presence.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
It's not not necessarily the words all the time.
I would be, like you said, I would be devastated if I, like this guy's situation here, I just talked to you and something like that happens. I couldn't handle that. I would probably have to go get checked out because fuck, I just talked to you. That's why I always check on people. Always, you have to. If you don't, that's, I think, the biggest thing, Trevor, that anybody takes away from this conversation. If you haven't talked to somebody that you really care about in a long time, just pick up the damn phone maybe you didn't get along or something, but just come on. You know what I mean? Just because no one deserves to go through what that family's going through and other families. It's terrible. Yeah. Yeah.
Told you it was going to be a little bit heavier.
That's all right. That's all right. Yeah.
As far as myself goes, junior year of college was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Really fell down a path of like alcoholism. I'll call it alcoholism. I was drinking every day.
Yeah.
Low self-confidence, and I don't recall ever threatening to do it, but I remember people having conversations with me like, dude, we're worried about, like that creeping in. And, at the time I brushed them off. Thankfully I was able to resist that, but that's about as close as it got. And I've still leaned on those like crutches from time to time, alcohol, gambling, eating, nothing too constructive, I've leaned on some of those self-destructive behavior, and of course just like doom scrolling this, looking for a reason to be upset.
Right.
That's the worst. That's the worst. But as far as other people go, did have, unfortunately, when I was visiting London and France during actually post my senior year of high school, did learn while over there and couldn't really process it because, we were kind of going,
Yep.
that a close friend in my youth had hung himself in his own home, and his parents were the ones that found him. And I'd been friends with that individual like when we were younger, and I don't know whether we just grew apart or we just became interested in different things, but regardless, we grew apart. And
Right.
I didn't think about it much at the time because I was still like, I was in full on like college mode, and like I said, I was traveling at the time. I was thinking about a lot of other stuff. But then when we got talking about, I took a psychology course in college and got inside my own head. I'm like, which I know is a stretch, but could I have done something to prevent that? Those thoughts creep in as well. So I guess my advice in that regard was, at the very least, show that you care.
Yes.
And that's a lot of times all you can do. And sometimes that's just a text saying, hey, have a good day.
Yep.
Or sometimes that's getting on the phone for 2 hours and pouring your heart out to the other person.
Yeah.
Like you said, Bill, check in on people. Make sure they're okay if you really care about them.
Yeah.
And that's really all you can do. In a lot of ways, when somebody reaches that point, it takes a lot. Takes a lot of they have to jump over a lot of walls. They have to jump over a lot of walls to get there, but do your best to make sure that you're not one of those walls.
Right. No, I agree.
So that's all I'll say on that.
Yeah.
Anything else from you in regards to what's coming up with the show, or anything we talked about today?
Yeah, no. We'll have a show. We'll have a show next Tuesday, so mark your calendar. So that'll be November 18th at 8:00, and then we're gonna take time. I think it's appropriate. I like to give us breaks and spend time, like Trevor alluded to in our little conversation we had there as well. Family time is my cope. I think it helps Trevor too. You spend time with family,
quite a bit,
loved ones. So we'll take off that week. So it will be the 25th, but then we'll be back that following week. But make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. Also, check out our shorts that we'll be putting up from this episode. I'm going to try to get those up tomorrow. night. I'll download them tonight and put them up. So check out our shorts. Also, we might do watch parties. Trevor said it to me on Sunday.
I enjoy them.
Every time
I enjoy them.
They lose. But
we're 0 for 2, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, but it is what it is. But I enjoy them. I know you guys enjoyed them. You get to see another side of us without a template script, what have you. But it's off the cuff. You get to see our live reaction. But no, yeah. Anything else for the folks? I'll close this out here, Trevor.
Yeah. No, I think I'm all good. All good. Like I said, in regards to the mental health stuff, reach out, please.
Yeah.
Rather be crying on your shoulder with you than crying at your funeral.
Yeah, and
no one ever wants to see that.
Yeah, and like he said, this thing can be diabolic, but also, it's. You got Facebook, Instagram, X. I don't know. Can you message on X? I don't have.
Yeah,
X.
you can DM on X.
I mean, there's just so many outlets. Just if you see somebody, maybe an ex-classmate or what have you. Hey, how you been? It's not. It doesn't take too much out of your day. Just say what's up, see what's going on. But hey,
amen.
Have a good day. Have a good night. Stay safe out there. God bless. This was another episode of Buckle Up with the Boys with your host here, DB, and host Trevor Dinsmore. We'll be back next Tuesday, 8:00. Again, like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have people that enjoy sports, send them our way. We'd love to have a conversation with them. Good night, everybody.
Happy Veterans Day, y'all. Take care.
Yep.